Hey guys, how's it going? I'm back, and today I'm back to do a review on a mechanical mod, okay? But before I get started, I just want to give a big, huge shout out to England. Yep, you guys are right, to England. Why? I don't know if you guys heard about this in the States, but we heard it in Portugal, and most of you have heard about it, alright? I mean, the scientists and the doctors and the Board of Health in England have been studying e-cigs for a long time, alright? For many years. And finally, last week, they came out with information about e-cigs. I don't know if you guys heard about this or not, but it came out on the news in Portugal that the Board of Health, okay, this is the guys that put taxes on cigarettes and all that crap, the stinkers, the cancer sticks. They came out with the information saying that after all the tests they have done, e-cigs are 95% healthier than standard cigarettes, the cancer sticks, okay? So, yeah, they're going to be implanting in their health system as an alternative for cigarettes, where people are going to be able to buy e-cigs as a health cure to stop smoking, okay? Because they say like 80,000 to 100,000 people die a year from the cancer sticks, so they rather cut that down than be making money off the cigarettes, and they want to put subscriptions for people to buy e-cigs to stop smoking as a healthier way to quit smoking, okay? So guys, I mean everybody around the world, man, we have to give like 2 thumbs up, 5 thumbs up, all the thumbs you can to England for helping out the vaping community. I mean, you guys are 5 stars, okay? Excellent. Okay, let me put that aside. Everything else, I want to say thank you to all my supporters, all my subscribers. Man, you guys have been awesome. I've been getting like, I don't know, 200 subscriptions a week now, or 100 or something like that a week, which is pretty awesome. You guys have been putting down comments and everything. I thank all of you. I love all of you. I think about all of you every day, thinking about, I have to make reviews. I have to make reviews for these guys. I have to put this stuff out. I have so much stuff to show you guys that I want to do, but I don't have time. You know, it's work. I work night shifts, 12 hours a night, and when you get home, you just want to sleep because you're going to go back to the night shift, you know? So every time I have a day off, man, I think about you guys and I have to put up a review. So thank you all. That's a shout out to all of you guys, okay? Not just England, it's for all of you. United States, Portugal, Spain. I have a lot of guys in Spain, also Brazil. I thank all of you guys, okay? So let's get back to the mod. This is a mechanical mod, okay? And why I'm really happy to show you guys this mod is because it's all black. Let me take this out. It's all black, and it comes with the 2 top caps, okay? You can use it in a hybrid mod or the standard mod. It comes with both top caps. And it comes with 2 24-karat gold plated spring contacts for your firing button, okay? So this is the size of it. It's pretty short. It's about the size of the Corsair. Okay? They're about both the same size. And it's all black, so guys, I mean, it's all black. You have this Phantom of the Opera switch button going on here, but besides that, everything else is black, so it's kind of swag, you know? I think it's really cool. It's nice for going out and just chilling, going to a bar, something that fits in your pocket, small, away from the box mods. After I started vaping, okay, after the egos, I switched to mechanical mods, and yeah, after that is when the box mods came out. This is fully mechanical mod, okay guys? You cannot control the wattage you want on it. You get the 4.2 volts out of the battery when it's brand new, and after that, it just starts dropping, okay? But how can I say this to you guys? If you don't have a mechanical mod, I know there are a lot of new vapors out there because of the stories that are going out. I mean, people are trying to quit smoking and trying to start vaping to get a healthier life, which is awesome. So I'm gonna have to shout this out to everybody too, that if you don't have a mechanical mod, I suggest you buy a mechanical mod, okay? At least have one mechanical mod. Why? All the other devices are electronics, right? And electronics aren't gonna last you for your lifetime. But a mechanical mod, you just have a copper tube. Well, this one's a copper tube with the black coating on it. And all you have is a positive contact and a negative contact. This thing will never screw up on you, okay? It's going to work every time. I don't care if it's from 20 years from now. This guy's always going to fire it. If you keep the post holes clean, you know, the contact pins, if you keep them clean, this mod has no electronics in it, so it's always going to work, okay? So let's say you do have an IPv4 or another box mod that has electronics. Let's say it breaks, let's say this is the only box you have and it breaks down on you. What are you going to do, right? What are you guys going to do? Now with this guy, if you have him in standby, like you save it on your shelf, you know that you just get one 18650 battery, you stick it inside, you're going to fire it up with your RDA, your tank, or whatever you want, and it's going to work, guys, because all you have, like I said, it's a tube that holds an 18650 battery in it, and a positive and a negative pin. That's it, okay? As long as it's clean, it's always going to work. It's simple. It's as simple as that. And this guy comes with extras because you have the extra spring, which is softer and the other one is harder, and you have an extra contact top pin. Okay, it comes with two exactly the same. I don't know why, but I guess it's because if you mess up your threads, you have a spare. So, do I suggest this mod? Yeah, definitely. What do you need for a mechanical mod? To have a mechanical mod, of course, you're going to need an 18650 high drain battery, okay? Because everybody today, not in the old days, but everybody today is doing sub-ohming. So to sub-ohm, you guys look at the charts, the calculator, to see if your battery is fit to work with the coil you built inside of it, okay? That's very, very, very important, because if not, the battery can blow up on you and you don't even know it. What are you going to need if you decide to buy a mechanical mod? You're going to need an ohm reader, okay? Because this guy doesn't read your ohms. You're going to need an ohm reader. You're going to need a battery, and you're going to need a battery charger. Mine is very simple. It works great. Awesome, okay? This one charges 2 batteries. You have some that can charge 4 batteries. You have electronic ones that tell you how much your battery is reading and how much it reads at the end, okay? This is a simple but useful battery charger because you don't have the USB port to charge it, okay? So if you go to a mechanical mod, which I suggest you should have at least one because of what I said before, you're going to need the battery, which you need in any mod. You're going to need a battery charger, and you're going to need an ohm reader for when you build your coils. You read it on top of this, make sure you don't have any shorts on it, because this guy isn't going to tell you if you have a short. The only thing it's going to tell you is when it blows up, alright? So be very safe with a mechanical mod, but I suggest you having at least one mechanical mod. Okay guys, so enough of wasting your guys' time, but I think it was useful. I think it's helpful, you know. Let's dive down. Let's check out everything that Wotofo put in the box for you guys and see what you get for your money, okay? You can buy this. I'm going to put, I found 2 stores in the States and 1 store in England, so we can have it in Europe. And in the States, I'm going to put the links in the bottom where you guys can get this between $40 and $45, okay? So let's go down and let's check her out. See you guys in a minute. Okay guys, so here we are with the Wotofo Phantom mechanical mod and its presentation box, really nice. We have some Phantom of the Opera going on here, okay, really nice box, as you can see, pretty simple. We have your scratch and search for your authenticity code, okay, at the bottom. And yeah, so let's open up this bad boy. Nice little cloth to clean it out, your mod, okay. We have this little authenticity card from Wotofo, looks pretty cool. And we have another little card, you guys can read that if you want. Okay. some silica gel, pretty cool. And here we have all our goodies. Here we have our mod, and here we have all the extras. Okay, here we have the mod. We have an extra spring for your firing switch. We have another adjustable little thingy here for battery rattle, to adjust your battery rattle. You have an extra here we go. Has a little Wotofo logo on it. Okay. This is made out of rhodium plated copper contact. Okay. So here you have your little screw. It's an extra, exactly the same as what's in the mod already, so it's just an extra rhodium plated copper contact. Okay. Then here you have your standard contact. Put that back in there. Same thing as this one, okay. All made in copper. You got your adjustable pin here, okay. And you got your mod. Pull this out. It's a black powder coating over copper tubing, okay? Everything is made out of copper on the inside. All the contacts are copper. Here you have your hybrid contact, top cap, okay, which is also made in copper. Also has a logo on the inside saying Wotofo, Phantom, okay. Then it has these little holes, like say if the top cap gets stuck and you can't pull it out, just put some tweezers in here or something and unscrew it, okay? It's all made out of copper, as you can see on the inside. This is the switch, okay, this is the tube. It only holds 18650 battery, okay? And I suggest, okay, you don't have to, but I suggest if you want to be using the hybrid mod on it, I would suggest a button top battery, okay, 18650 button top. If you're using the standard top cap, okay, this one you can use your flat tops like we all use, okay. Just for the safety side, if you want to use in hybrid mode, I would suggest a button top. Okay, so it's copper and it's black coating, okay. Same thing with the switch. It's all made in copper with the black coating, and you have your Delrin here for battery adjustment, you know, for rattling. Then you have your rhodium plated copper contact, your negative contact, okay. And here you have the Phantom of the Opera logo on it. I still have the sticker on it, but it looks like glass. It's not glass, but it looks like glass. Okay, really nice switch. It's heavy. That's why it comes with an extra spring. This is 24 karat gold plated spring, okay? So you can switch your spring. We're gonna open this up. Okay, so let's get this guy open. Okay, so what you do is just unscrew this top part, the screw. Okay, it just falls out. Okay, the spring is on the inside, 24 karat gold plated. I think this is a softer one, but they're both really stiff. Let me see. Yeah, you can see like this one is thinner than this one. This one is softer than this one, and but it's still hard. Okay, this is the one it came with, the stiffer one. I'm using the softer one. Okay, and you have like this hexagon shape going on here, which is for when you have it screwed in. See here, when you put it in here, it won't spin, okay? Really cool idea. This is for battery rattle, you can take it out. Okay. Here you have your vent holes for your battery. And that's about it. Okay. So let's get our spring back in here. Let's put the spring back in. Find a home for it. Here you go. It's in. And it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to turn. I think this is really cool because you know how those the earlier mods, the mechanical mods, it used to be rounded out. So every time you push the fire button, it would start to loosen on its own. And this way it won't spin, so it's never going to loosen on you. Which I think that was an awesome idea. Okay, that was really cool. Really thick screw, look at that. I mean, this guy's thick. That must have some pretty powerful conductivity on it. But we're going to test it out. Okay, so hold tight. I am going to test out the battery drop on this. I got a fresh battery for us to test. Okay, so you just tighten this down. And we're set to go. Okay. This is 22mm tube. Okay, so all your 22mm atomizers or tanks or RDAs, RTAs, whatever you guys want, 22mm are gonna fit flush on here. Okay, you can put the switch button on the bottom or on the top. It screws in. Really nice threading on this. Really, really nice. Okay, perfect. I mean, for between, I found a couple of shops that have this for like $40, between $40 to $45. And I'll put a shop here for England also, so whoever lives in Europe, you can find this. Or the States or in Europe, I'll put down on the description the links, okay? So yeah, that's it. Really nice switch. You don't have a locking switch on it because it sits flush. So you can put this on top of the table, it's not gonna fire on you. I mean, really, really, really cool. That's what I love about this mod, because I have more mechanical mods that you always have to be turning it to lock it or unlock it, and sometimes they get stuck. You don't have the problem with this because it doesn't even have one. Okay, it sits really flush, so it's not going to fire on you on purpose. Maybe in your pocket, you have to be careful with it because you can't lock it, but in your hand or sitting on a table, you got no problem at all, okay? So, let's do it this way. Here you have the Vapor RDA from Wotofo, and as you can see, the contact pin is pretty far out. So on this one, you can use the hybrid mode on it, okay, which is this one. That's what I've been using it on. Because if you sit this in here, okay, it's gonna sit pretty far out, your contact pin. But if it doesn't sit this far out, I really suggest a button top battery. Because if it's not this far out, you can get a short on it, okay? And it's a mechanical mod, so you'll never know until you get, like, I don't know, a short. So I wouldn't suggest it. But yeah, if you want to, and if you have a Vapor, this one is the one that stands out the farthest that I have. So this one's been fine for me. But yeah, if you have something like this, bottom top battery, guys, okay? Do not put this on the hybrid top cap. Please don't do it, okay? For the battery, I would suggest a high drain battery, of course, and see the requirements of your battery. Make sure it's safe, because like I said, this has no electronics, there's no safety on it. Make sure you build your coil efficiently. Like I said in the beginning, you should have an ohm reader, okay, to check out everything. Make sure it's not making a short before you put it on your mechanical mod, okay? So let's put a battery in here. I'm going to be using the Samsung R25, but it's a standard Samsung R25. Okay. Bottom down. I'll put the Vapor. No, I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to put this Wotofo reader so we can see the battery power. Yeah, it's hitting flush. A little bit of rattling. Let me adjust that really fast. Okay, pretty good. Okay, so let's fire this up. Let's see what we get. You guys probably can't see that, right? PRDA on top. Let's see what she's gonna fire at. She flushed already. Yep, she's firing. It's reading at 3.6 volts. Okay, take it, babe. So we have a battery drop of 4.2 to 3.6. We have a battery drop of 0.6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 0.6 battery drop, okay? It's not too bad. So just so you guys know, the contacts are really good. Get this part out. Now let me put the regular top cap on top of it. Let's see how she reads. Okay, now we got contact. I think she reads 4.2, right? 4.1 volts. Let's do that again. 4.1 volts. Now let's put the RDA on top again. See how she reads. .6. It's exactly the same. You get 3.6, alright? So you know what, guys? With the hybrid top cap on it, the only thing is that it's going to change is going to make it smaller, okay? It's only going to make your mod smaller because the contacts are exactly the same. You're going to get exactly the same power off of the hybrid mod, the hybrid top cap, or the standard top cap on top of it, okay? Now this one's too far up. Tighten down the screw a little. Okay, because it's not a floating pin, you have to adjust it manually, okay? Okay. Not bad, guys. Pretty good. Okay, so this is how it looks like with my RDA on top. Let me adjust it better because it's too far out. Just so you guys can see. Wow, this is screwed down all the way. This is a pretty big contact pin. Let's get this down. Okay, this is how she looks with the standard. But I'll show you up top when we go back to FaceTime. This is how she looks like this. So you got 18650 tube with 22 millimeters. So all your RDAs and tanks sit flush. And now if you want, you take this out and we'll go into hybrid mod. Okay, so just screw this in. This is how I've been using it. And screw this back on. Okay. And here you have it. Make it a little bit smaller. Let me take a hit off this now too. Okay guys, and that's it. That's the Phantom mechanical mod. Okay guys, so that was our close and personal with the Phantom from Wotofo. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope I explained everything that I had to explain. I think I did. And yeah, so it has a black powder coating on it but it's copper, so the contacts are awesome. Like I said, the battery started out at 4.2 volts, and when you put your RDA on top of it, it dropped down to 3.6 volts. So you have a battery drop of about 0.6, okay, volts, which isn't bad. It's working at 3.6. If you get your regulator mods and you check it out at 3.6 with a 0.36 ohm coil on it, you'll see how many watts you get off of it, off of your regulated box mod, okay? So yeah, it's working at 3.6 volts. Gives a really nice vape. I'm using dual coil on top of this. I'll show you. Okay, it's a dual coil. And it's a twisted Canthal wire on top of it, okay, dual twisted, which gives me a 0.36 ohm coil. And then what do I have to say about this mod? Guys, I mean, it works fantastic because it's a mechanical mod, okay? All you need is good contacts, and you have an excellent vape that never fails. Every time I fire the button, it fires up. Okay? Awesome. These coils, though, take a long time to heat up, okay? So don't forget about that. If I put just a single 24 gauge Canthal on it, it would fire up a lot faster, would heat up a lot faster. But I have the twisted Canthal in it, and it takes a lot longer. But hey, it's vaping great. So this is the size of it with the Sapor RDA on top of it. I'll show you my night mod, the size difference. Okay. And this is the plume veil I have on top. And I'm using it in the hybrid mod like I showed you up close, okay? So it makes it a little bit smaller. It's not that much, probably like what? About 1 centimeter, I guess, about, or 5 millimeters. It's around there, the difference. Okay, but that's how it looks. Let me show you with another RDA on top of it. Let's put the Mephisto. See how it looks with the Mephisto on top of it. I'm not going to fire it because, like I said, with the hybrid, the top cap, I don't really want to risk it because I don't have a button top battery. But just so you guys can see how it looks. Looks pretty swag, huh? I think it looks cool. Really nice. Yeah, I like it with the Mephisto. It looks sharp. I think I'm gonna start vaping it with the Mephisto. Yeah, but I'll put the other top cap on top of it. But it looks pretty cool. Really nice with the chrome on it in black. Looks really nice. Okay. What do I have to say about this? The threading is really nice. It's nice and smooth, buttery smooth. I remember when the tubes came out. I was probably the first guy, well maybe not the first, but one of the first guys saying that, what the hell, $200 for a tube just to put a battery inside to cover the battery? That's crazy, man. And I knew it. Wotofo, man, they used to do clones. You know, the Freak Show. They did the Freak Show. And now you have the Cube 3, which is awesome. And you have this one, but the Cube is the most noticeable, and the Freak Show. Those were their authentic RDAs. Now they came out with a mod. I mean, for 40 bucks, they did a really nice copper mod, just like they used to do it for $200. A really nice switch on it. The switch is awesome. You can regulate your battery rattle on the bottom. I think it's been great. Fires up right away. I haven't had any misfires on it. I mean, it's brand new anyway, but and the contacts are clean. Let me just get another hit. It's awesome. I mean, it's awesome. This RDA is really cool too. It has a nice taste to it. Not that much airflow on the Sapor, like I said in my review before, but it's a nice vape. It's not a bad vape. It's a really nice vape, okay? And I don't have any dripping issues on it because the air holes are on top. I just think that the system should be made different on the inside. But the idea of putting the air holes on top, that's a great idea because I never have any leaking since my O-rings are new, okay? Because when your O-rings start to rip, then you're probably going to have leaking issues, but that's on all RDAs. Most of our problems is leakage from the air hole, and that's not going to happen on this one, okay? Because unless you flood it, which is like impossible to get juice all the way up to the top, okay? But on the RDA, on the mod itself, I think it looks really sharp. It's black, okay? Nice black. You can get this in copper. You can get this in stainless steel. You can get this in baby blue that I've seen already. But the shops I'm going to show you, they don't have it in baby blue. You can get that from the Wotofo site, I guess. And they have another color that I can't remember. It's not pink. Maybe it is. I don't know. But there's a baby blue. And then the shops that I'm going to put down below, you're going to get it in black, stainless steel, or copper. So if I would buy this, hell yeah, man, for 40 bucks, this mod hits like a rock. It hits as good as the mechanical mods that we had before that used to cost $200, man. It hits exactly the same. And like I said, I suggest every single one of us having at least one mechanical mod. Because if you only have one regulated box mod and it dies on you, you always know you can vape with one of these. I don't care if it's 20 years from now. You're going to be able to vape on it, okay? So that's what I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed my review. Sorry if I was a little bit too exaggerated and giving so many thanks to everybody, but yeah, I'm happy, man. I mean, the vaping community, I think, is going to start to grow, and we're going to get more people that are going to stop smoking and turn to vaping, and they're going to join our family, which is going to be awesome, right, for all of us. So what I have to say to you guys, like always, you guys stay safe out there, okay? Rock on and vape hard. Vipervaporpt is out, and I'll see you on my next review.